Hello, I hope you're well and enjoying the session so far. Today we continue learning the next group of English tenses, continuous or progressive tenses. Just to remind you, continuous tenses indicate a progressive action at a certain moment in time, so in the present, the past or the future. And again, in order to speak correctly, we will learn the following: the common situations when past continuous tense is used, and how the past continuous tense is formed. Now let's look at the cases when we use past continuous tense. When we talk about the long-term action that happened in the past and was interrupted by a shorter action. The moment of time in the past is pointed by another short action described in the past simple. Let's look at the example. I was reading a book when the phone rang. The first part, I was reading the book. This is continuous action in the past. We use past continuous to show that this is progressive action. The second part, when the phone rang, this is the moment of time in the past expressed by a short action described in past simple. So, another example. What were the students doing? Past continuous. When the teacher went out? Past simple. Also, we use past continuous in the same cases as present continuous. When we want to reflect the process of change, development and growth. For example, his hair was going really grey. Your English was improving last summer. When talking about repetitive action in the past, for example, he was constantly lying on the sofa and complaining. You see, it is easy to understand all the cases when past continuous are used. Next, what we should memorise is how the past continuous tenses are formed. It is easy. Positive sentence is formed upon the formula subject plus to be plus verb ing plus other parts. The verb to be is used in the past form when we're talking about the past. The main verb is in the form of the participle one, ing ending. For example, the children were smiling. He was laughing. Note that some verbs are not used in continuous because they already express a process. For example, feeling, like the words to feel, to see, to hear. Mental activity, for example, to believe, to remember, to know. Desire, for example, to want, to wish, to love, to like, to hate. Possession, for example, to have, to own. Well, let's look at how question and negative sentence are formed. In sentences which have or ask a question, the to be verb is placed before the subject at the beginning. Was he writing the email when she came in? Were they visiting a museum yesterday? The negative sentence contains the particle not after the to be verb. I was not watching the movie yesterday. They were not singing when the phone rang. As a final note, when we want to emphasise that ongoing action is in progress at a certain point or period of time in the past, we should use past continuous tense. Now, I would recommend you to practice past continuous tense by commenting on actions in your everyday life. In other words, describing aloud the progressive actions that you're doing or you see other people doing. For example, she was walking when she met him. Were the children painting in class yesterday? I was writing my report yesterday at about 6 p.m. He was not washing the car when the rain started. My friend was always helping me out. Please feel free to rewind this video as many times as you need to in order to memorise when the past continuous tense is used. Also, please do use the book Usage of English Tenses to learn them in a simple and easy way. The book will help you to learn all about each of the English tenses. And finally, remember this proverb: everything comes to those who wait. And most importantly, we reflect that practice makes perfect, and it really, really does. Well done, everyone, and keep up the good work.